Hello, sir. Now, please have a seat. I'll get with you in just a second. Now, you must be Karen Lewis. No, clearly not. Terry Simon? No, well, that only leaves one name, so that must be you. Now, we have a few things to go over before you go on to the next stage.
Excuse me?
The next stage, sir. Please pay attention.
I'm sorry, the next stage of what, exactly?
Of the moving on process, of course.
Moving on to where?
Moving on where? Sir, you are aware of your current state, right?
No.
I hate doing this. Okay. Sir, you are dead.
I'm dead.
Yes, that's what I just said.
I don't believe you.
For Christ's sake. Okay, look at your body. Were you 19 when you died?
I'm not 19, I'm...
Okay, now we can actually get down to business. So, sir, you are dead. This is a fact. You understand?
I think so. I'm dead.
Yes, you are indeed.
Then, where am I?
You're at a final stage before you truly go. What they call life flashing before your eyes.
So, all of this, wherever we are, isn't real.
Well, it's real in the sense that it's here, but it only exists in your mind.
Who are you?
Well, that took a little longer than usual. I am a friend.
Oh, okay, you're a friend. Do you have a name, friend?
Yeah, no, not really. I don't really have a set name. But what about you?
That doesn't really explain anything, but, well, my name...
Oh, I know your name already.
Okay, then why would you ask me who I am?
I meant that in a philosophical sense. Look, this is really the whole reason why we're here. I have to decide whether or not you are ready to move on to the next stage.
Okay, continue on to where? Oh, I don't know. There. My parents' house.
Symbolically, it's your parents' house, but it's actually a representation of the next place.
Well, I don't mean mean, but can you please stop dancing around my question?
Look, this is your afterlife. You are stuck, as you are now, free to do whatever you want for the rest of eternity.
Oh. If it's just that, then.
Look, okay, this is kind of like explaining a sunset to a blind person. Words will never capture the true richness of the experience.
Well, I do appreciate being called blind.
No, I just think it's an appropriate metaphor. First off, it's not heaven. It's not a punishment or reward. It's life after life. There is no difference.
I mean, it seems like a punishment to me. Can you imagine living forever?
Yeah, that's the kicker. It can be. But at least you get to spend forever with the ones that you love.
Always as a teenager?
Yeah, that was your choice. You decided to come back as that particular version of yourself.
That doesn't seem like a good idea.
On the contrary, you picked that age because you pinpointed it as the time when your problems began.
Oh, well, I don't think I had that many problems.
No, you didn't. But the ones you did have are the ones we have to work on.
Okay, well, how much time do we have?
A bit north or forever. Give or take a few eternities.
Could we be here 1,000 years still trying to fix my problems and get, not very far?
Yeah, but time here doesn't really reflect the time from where you came from. You don't require things like sleep or food. You work on the wants with the needs already taken care of. Let's get down to business. What other bigger questions do you have?
Bigger questions?
Yeah, I can pretty much answer anything you can ask.
Oh, well, in that case then, how about an easy one? Why did I die?
You were old. Body gave out.
So, it wasn't like predetermined or expected or anything fun?
Just like everyone else.
That's very anticlimactic.
Death usually is. Next.
I don't really have anything else to ask. I mean, that's really all I wanted to know.
I doubt that.
I mean, what do you want me to ask, man? I mean, you say I have problems, but I don't know what they are, and I can't ask you questions if I have no idea what to talk about.
Arrogance and insecurity.
That was easy.
Look, I can make this like the movies and force you to sit here and figure out your problems. Thing is, it gets boring. We fix those two things and you can move on. Simple.
Well, I mean, if you're continuing holding my hand and doing it for me, is that really helping me?
Helping someone with their problems isn't crippling them. Bailing them out every time they make a mistake is. I'll help, not do.
I mean, if you're gonna call me arrogant, I mean, I was only arrogant because I had to be. My job was a producer. I couldn't be their buddy. I had to be a jerk. It was an act.
Well, it was an act within an act. You pretended like you didn't mean it, when really you did. Kind of a weird way to live life. But hey, you were rich and successful, right?
Have we solved my arrogance?
This depends on you, and whether you accept the potential consequences of lying to me.
Potential consequences.
The way I look at it, if you tell me that you've gotten over these problems, then you have. If you lie to me, well then we've got to sit here for an eternity, and frankly, I've got paperwork to do, so I don't worry too much. All I look for is honesty and culpability.
Okay, Mr. Guardian, do I have those things?
Culpability? Maybe, but not honesty. Not completely. Your arrogance makes it difficult for you to downplay your accomplishments, but your insecurities make it impossible for you to take a compliment. Both of which, by the way, are extremely annoying.
Sorry, did you say annoying?
Yeah, that's what it seems.
Well, that makes me feel marginally better.
Well, that's better than hating yourself.
I guess relatively speaking.
Everything is relatively speaking.
Fair point.
Do you hate yourself?
No, I do not.
Think that you're better than everyone else?
Not at this present time, no.
It's an interesting answer. How so?
The way I look at it is, if we're all in the same place and we have no biological needs, there's nothing to fight over. I mean, if we can all work on the wants peacefully, then there's not really any point of kind of being, a jerk about it. There's no reason to be mean about it.
I believe you.
Is it that easy?
This part is, yeah. I'll let you move on and you can rejoin your friends and family. You can make it bad or good, and it will forever rest upon your shoulders. There will be no reprieve. This is your do-over. Enjoy it. And make sure others do too.
Do you think I'll be okay?
No more questions. Look, we've covered enough, and you need to move on.
Okay.
Now go through that door and do whatever. It's up to you.
Well, what happens to you?
You never see me again. I have a job to do.
Thanks.
Thought I saw you in a grocery store. The hair was frizzy and the eyes were yours, but you turned and walked away. You turned and walked away. I swear I've seen you in 1,000 skins, but every time I try to look within, you turn and walk away. You turn and walk away. You turn and walk away.